pak choy, and pak choy is really called the pak choy, choy pak, or every combination. It is still the same thing, but it has different variations of different types of cabbages. What I do like about it is it doesn't shrink like spinach does. So it's their kind of spinach. But anyway, so I'll get this all ready. What it truth, a lot of Thai and Oriental food is in the preparation. You can't do this all at once, but you want to serve this at the dinner party and everything ready at the last minute. So what you do, carefully what I've done, each tray of all them there is a one recipe. And even as I arrived, each bag I had of all the ingredients I got up ready was one recipe. So I picked up the fish recipe, I picked up the soup, everything's together. So when you're at home, get out all the ingredients, prepare it all to this stage so that you then start cooking, and it's a lot quicker. So what I say again about time management, the most popular excuse why people don't cook is, oh, I don't have time. Well, actually, you all have time. You manage your time. So maybe, you know, the night before you'll take out the ingredients and get them ready, and then the next stage it will only take about 10 minutes or so to do what you need to do. So so these are the ingredients. I'm going to chop a few more spring onions. I'm going to get this ready. So of course we have to do it. This is sesame oil. Are you all familiar with that? So.
Can you do this in a frying pan?
Yes, yes, I'm throwing.
So just go in.
Right, so.
What's the difference with sesame oil and just the flavour?
Smell it, your food. Put your nose in that.
Oh, wow.
Soy sauce. There are actually quite a lot of different types of soy sauce as well. I don't know how many I've got with me. You've got the light and you've got the dark. And you've got some almost like syrup. There's quite a number in the market. And at Kosher Paradise do quite a different range to Kosher Kingdom. So just watch it. They do quite a different range. So here I am going to chop up a few more spring onions. I'm going to put a bit more ginger in this here as well. And I'm going to just leave it. And then we'll put it ready to the last minute for the fish. So as we finish just 5 to 7, we'll just put this on. So I can put, this is all clean, I can put that there. I just want to chop up a few spring onions. And the pak choy as well. It will take 2 minutes to cook. That's all ready. And we are now finished with this particular recipe. So steaming, it is here. Pak choy. And I'll show you the pak choy. There's big leaves like this, so I want you to be able to visualise. We've got this beautiful steamed fish, and it's just going to sit on top of this, and I'm just going to spoon over hot oil, and that's really very simple and really nice Oriental flavours. If you wanted to add a little bit of chilli, do we all like chilli? We don't like chilli? Yeah, we can put a bit of chilli. We can put some chilli.
So long, doesn't it?
There's plenty of. Did you like the smoked garlic?
Yeah, is that bought as smoked garlic?
Yes, yes.
So you buy it in the greengrocer?
Yes.
And I saw something else called black garlic. Is that same?
It's again, it's how it's smoked on that. But wild garlic is the one that's really good. So I'm going to just remove that.
Can you buy wild garlic in the shops or not?
Specialist shops you would, but probably it's all over Hampton Heath.
Wouldn't know how to recognise it.
Recognise it. So it is all over us, I think.
Get some bottled Russian.
So, alright, so to wash this, open it all out. So again, I'm putting this all in the wok, getting that all ready.
You don't chop it up or anything?
I want the fish to sit on top of it. It's the bed. It's the Oriental bed of how I'm going to sit. So Shulshan will give it some nice. He's got some plates, and we're going to put the pak choy on the base, and that steamed fish sitting on top, and the drizzle oil. So you can now visualise what I'm doing with that.
All right. Can we cheat if we don't have a steamer for the fish? How can I do it?
You could bake it in the oven.
Silver foil.
Ooh, not very good with silver foil. Baking parchment, then foil, and then cover it over. So you're creating your own steam effect. So put a little bit of water on that, and you're creating your own. So cover it over, baking right in little parcels. And you're creating your own steamer. Really, because it will come to the heat, and you parcel, steaming your fish. So it's
Do they do
exactly.
a combination steam microwave?
Yes. Yes, they do.
Why not foil? Why not foil and why parchment?
Oh, it's cancerogenic, so I wouldn't put
really?
foil or
Well,
plate.
how many foils?
Oh yeah, you wouldn't put foil straight onto the food. You put baking parchment paper, then foil.
Why?
Because it's cancerogenic.
And even
No,
guys,
it's what?
Give you cancer.
Oh, to do what? Sorry.
Put foil straight on that food. And you're all using these foil tins, and I was thinking, oh my god. Put baking parchment in, cover it all. So yes, it's not that great thing to be doing. So
What about covering the pan with foil? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Like if you cut as a cover
You
to
can,
keep it
but-
steamed.
Yes, I would covering it in baking parchment, making a parcel, and then the foil over top gives another layer.
Oh, I see.
and then what about wrapping cold food in foil? Does that
Sorry?
also cost? Wrapping cold food in foil, does that also carcinogenic? Really?
I wouldn't.
Wow.
No. Personally, I wouldn't. But look, everything you have to watch. Be careful what you're doing. So, fish is on its way. I'm now going to move on to the chicken, so that because the soup doesn't take very long to do, so it's all about time management. We start with what almost takes longest to cook and quickest to prepare, so you have to work backwards. And nothing's going to happen to this if we leave this. So the chicken takes a little while to cook, so we do that next. I have actually got the chicken.
Should I get it, please?
There, is it already? It's on the side then, the chicken. Alright, and a wonderful big pan this is, wow. Right, I did actually start by pan frying some of this just to give you, so you will eat tonight. It won't go on and on and on. So I did, and there is a lot of you, so there was more than we first anticipated, so I did a little bit here.
Compliment.
So here we have, and this is not cooked, all this is pan fried. Now I've got some dark and light pieces of chicken. And the whole purpose of pan frying it is to give it colour. If you put this all in the oven, it will go golden and stuff, but it won't go golden the same way. And I've cooked this in a little bit of the coconut oil. And I will pass that round so you can smell that. It is have a very distinctive flavour, but more to the point, it's very healthy for you too. So the combination of coconut oil and sesame oil is a really great combination of those. So let's put the pan on now. This is one of Denise's great pans, bargain at Macy's, saw it, had to have it, it was half price, schlepped it home and never regretted it. Denise had to have this. Right, so I know this may seem very basic, but where do we leave raw food? Is it at the top of the fridge or the bottom? Yes, why? Yes, I know, but I can't tell you, I'm so adamant about this. There is no such thing as no room in your fridge. It has to go at the bottom. I know you're probably paranoid about your milk and meat, but be equally paranoid about your raw and your cooked. Exactly that. If you put raw food at the top, it can drip onto your cooked and you will get sick. Again, separate pans afterwards. If, for example, you've got cooked food, you don't put the same things onto raw. This is how you get upset stomachs, you get food poisoning. It's not about how we've prepared, it's how you've got it on the stages. So this, as I say, it's pan that's going. And there are two sides of the chicken. There's the skin side. So imagine if the skin was on here on the skin side, the breast. It's that side first. It's called upper side most. The side that you pan fry first is the side that you present, and it's exactly the same with fish or any other meat. You want it really golden colours. I was looking for the wood.
Have you got it inside?
Alright, upper side nose, so the skin side, and you leave it, and you leave it, and you leave it. None of this pushing and tripping, because what happens is that beautiful skin side, that crispiness, has all got ruined because you're busy pushing it from one side to the next, doing this, doing this. For example, when you're barbecuing, you put these wonderful sausages on, or these chops, or whatever you put in. Thank you very much. I don't want anything to spit. So you leave it, and honestly you can watch, and you can see this with the chicken, you can watch the colour change, and it's going to go golden colour. I mean, just to look at some of these here, this particular one is really, it's got lovely golden colour, and it's still full of juices, there's no way it's dry. Then you turn it over. Now, this is a Thai coconut chicken dish. So I'm going to get all the ingredients out of this, but it's gorgeous ingredients. So
And this is, sorry, you cooked it in
coconut oil.
coconut oil.
Yes.
That's all.
Yes. Do you want me to pass that round so you can smell that?
We've had it before.
You've done.
Yeah.
You've
Sorry,
done
I'm
that.
just wondering.
Okay.
How that you put
But
some-
can you do it not in coconut oil?
You could. The other oil that I would use is if you wanted to, but it might burn a little bit. You obviously for flavour you can use sesame oil, but on a health note, you use rapeseed oil. Rapeseed oil is got vitamin E in it, it's high in omega-3 and omega-6, and it doesn't burn. It's got a very high resistance to heat, which means that suppose you must be very cold, frying schnitzels or something like that, as I'm sure you do, how I have been regularly, and your pan and everything, you have to keep changing the oil. If you use rapeseed oil, I know Hill Farm is a kosher brand, and I know there are several others. What happens is you don't have to change that oil. You can fry and fry and fry, and the oil doesn't burn together. So I'm just going to.
Can I just ask you a question about health and safety?
Yeah, sure.
You mentioned making sure that you don't touch raw meat with
Yeah.
cooked, you know.
Yeah.
When people barbecue and they use their tongs
Yeah.
and they put the raw chicken on the barbecue and
Yeah.
then they use the same prongs to take it off when it's
I
cooked.
would change. I would have a separate one.
You'd have separate ones.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, I
So
see that
fast
so
and
often.
Yeah, because you're. Yeah. I think the two spatulas are in the kitchen. Sorry. I don't want to bother the pan. But yes, because literally they have touched the oil and you are. I have separate plates. I have the raw side, and when it comes to this side, it comes to that side, and it becomes cooked. Now people often over barbecue, and you can understand why. You know,